The little children at school love playing with umbilical cords. I told all the kids in my class to ask a nice pregnant woman for their umbilical cords, and all of the kids were excited. I didn't tell them why they needed umbilical cords, but it had to be fresh, and so the kids were excited to be part of this. So many kids went up to pregnant women and asked them whether they could have their umbilical cord after the birth was done. So many pregnant women were happy to give their umbilical cords to the kids, but one child came back unhappy. The child told me that when she asked the pregnant woman whether she could have her umbilical cord after the birth, the pregnant woman shouted at her. I was surprised by this reaction, and I thought the community would be all in support with this activity. The girl told me which mother had shouted at her, and she even recorded this mother shouting at her on her phone. We tracked her down and we had a word with her about how rude she was being. This pregnant woman said that she was never going to give her umbilical cord to any child and that it was disgusting to even think about it. This pregnant woman got put on social media and it quickly went viral. And all sorts of people were telling her off for not giving the little girl her umbilical cord after when it will be of no use. The little girl found another pregnant woman who was happy to give her umbilical cord to her after the birth. Then when all of the kids brought their umbilical cords to school, I told them the reason why I had tasked them with asking pregnant women for their umbilical cords. You see, our school is so poor that they don't have much things. They don't have skipping ropes to climb things, or play tug of war, or even to skip, so these umbilical cords with their rope to play with. It was wonderful seeing the kids playing with their umbilical cords. The girls used the umbilical cords as a skipping rope, while the boys played tug of war with the umbilical cords. Some even used the umbilical cords to climb over walls, and it was wonderful to see the children play I'm School. Then, one boy spoke through the umbilical cord. The other boy at the other side of the umbilical cord had it towards his ear so that he could hear what the first boy was saying. They found out that whatever they spoke through the umbilical cord, the message would come out different on the other end of the umbilical cord. Also, whatever distorted message came out of the other end of the umbilical cords, the child who had listened to it would do whatever it had said. So we had to stop the kids from playing with umbilical cords,